Hello, one and all. Welcome to a very special trailer reaction. The next Bethesda Game Studios Fallout game, in a way. I'm pretty sure it's a spin-off and not an actual going on with the story from Fallout 4. It might be helping us with the New Vegas story, so we find out what's canon for New Vegas and what's canon for. And find out big canon, like what was the actual canon, and you can Fallout 4 might not be involved. It probably will be, but this is like a spin-off title. It's not Fallout 5, it's 76. Which kind of makes me believe that it's a spin-off, even by the picture which I put behind me. It's the Fallout logo, but then it's a 76 volt door. Which you can kind of read there, but that looks like a 5 backwards, and that looks like a 2. It's 76. I couldn't get the full image on TV, so. But let's probably get into the trailer first before we get too deep into this. So let's get to it. I like the new one. Please wait. Please stand by. The new colors look up for it.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah.
But the Pip-Boy is the Pip-Boy 3000, not the Pip-Boy. I think it's the 3000 Mark II that we got in trial for.
Younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze, country roads.
I like how everything's just been taken for Fallout 4 because it's a spin-off. There's a few things that haven't been, but a lot of it's been taken for Fallout 4.
West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road.
Excuse me.
Take me home, country road.
In Vault 76, our future begins.
So first I've actually watched the trailer because I caught it last night on their stream. Actually, it wasn't their stream, I wasn't watching on Twitch, I was just going to on a Old World Radio Boston's channel, but it's the same stream. And just Todd Howard's Kevin Plus, and I just see Todd Howard. I could see it was him for the figure straight away. You knew it was him. There's his figure. He's wearing a red shirt. I don't think it was Fallout related. I don't think it was like Bethesda Game Studios related. Like everyone else walking by the camera the past 24 hours was just like Bethesda merch, like Skyrim, Fallout, and even out of nowhere they come out in Game of Thrones mask to like show that they're legionaries. So they might probably legionaries in Fallout 76, probably Kaiser's Legion, Caesar's Kaiser's, just to get it right. It's a fly. Sorry, I did that. It looks like it's gonna be a good game. I'm hoping it's not a main game because they've been trying to get another one for Bethesda for a long time. And I really hope Obsidian helps in this. Because if it's a spin-off game, you want Obsidian working on it. You don't want Bethesda doing all the work, you want Obsidian working on it as well. Because anything Bethesda does always ends up with 40,000 bugs. So did New Vegas, but New Vegas had bugs that you could go through. Fallout 4 had some bugs that you had to, like the Commons it's the biggest, most expansive place in the entire game. They didn't do what they did with Fallout New Vegas and had the strip into 3 different parts. Was it? I think it was 2. I haven't played it before. I think it's 2. Yeah, because then you got I forgot what it's called. You got the west side, like so the west side of New Vegas, and then you've got New Vegas itself, which is run by House. What it's called? I don't remember this now. Damn it. Yeah, but you get that. But they made it so there was 2 different places, so there wasn't as much frame drop. But Bethesda just went full out and made the Boston Commons literally the Boston Commons. It's probably less buildings, of course, because Bethesda did every single building in the Massachusetts, in Boston, Massachusetts. You'd have no frames at all. You'd have 0.1 frames, unless you had literally a mod on the Nexus of Bethesda.net that took it down to 144p, and even then you'd still be running at like 2 frames. Like me, every time I try to enter the Railroad HQ, for some reason I keep getting a bug which is lagging me, and I'm using 3 mods. I'm using more mods, and more mods are activated, but I'm only using 3 in my normal gameplay. And the others aren't that effective. They're not going to affect me in a way that it's going to crash the game. But let's keep going for 76 here. Let's go on the topic then. Just the way they also get the Pip-Boy to put on the wrist, just to... Let's try to do that from the laptop. It's just like that. Putting it on, and then I don't know where. Probably not going to do it on my laptop, but get my laptop to open. I can do it. That was amazing. The most of it's the Vault Suit or the Pip-Boy. The Pip-Boy 2000, because it's the original Pip-Boy from the other games, like the big bulky Pip-Boy. I think it's the 3000 Mark II. I'm pretty sure it's called the Pip-Boy 3000. I'm calling it the Mark II because it's not the 3000 we all remember from Fallout 3, which is... I'll get a picture up. Oh, wait, there's another one set. It's this Pip-Boy in the game, if you can see. Just that page. Once you zoom out, that's I don't know how I'm doing zooming it out. It's just zooming out on me. It's the Pip-Boy 2000 from Fallout 3 is what they're using. Well, they're not using the one from Fallout 3 because it's got a different form down here, but yet they're using the exact same technique for the Pip-Boy 3000. Here's a real. That's the new Pip-Boy. That's the new Pip-Boy. They released 2 models. They released the old one and the new one. That's probably a better shot. But that's the Pip-Boy 2000. That's what they're using in the new game. Let's see, here we go. This person's wearing one. Yeah. That's what the Pip-Boy 3000 is. It's the original Pip-Boy that we all know and love. You probably can't see it. Search up Pip-Boy 3000 and you'll see all these shots. I'm trying to search. But that's what they're using. They're not using the new model that they've made so well. Instead, the character's hand might have to go over the wrist, so it's like over the Pip-Boy like this, because the actual buttons itself are on the wrong side. They're not on the side where you like. No, on the left originally, now on the right, so it's like that's not like this, so it's easier to use it. But that's like then they're originally on this side. There's a flaw in the game design. They never actually fixed it. I think mods on the Nexus came around to help that for the PC players, but console players, you didn't really notice because your character's hand never actually touches people, and like you pull that forward, it's like really, and it's like. You can't be going at character because seriously, like your head's like, and if you're not using a good like character mod, your character's head's like fucking shitty looking. It's like if this photo wasn't rendering, that would be what it looks like. That's the new Vegas Pip-Boy right there. You can see what I'm putting at. I'm like, what do you say? That's the new Vegas Pip-Boy. It's the same person. There's still got LEDs on it, and I can see it's the new Vegas one because it's all. Actually, No, what is wrong with it? Why is there two coloured Pip-Boys? I have noticed that. In Fallout 3, there's two coloured Pip-Boys. There's the normal steel one, and prick my finger in, ow. Oh, this is the steel grey one, the ash grey, and then out of nowhere, it changes colour to green. Like the other people I showed you. You don't know how. But I'm getting off topic here, so let's just end the video here. Okay, guys, that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Fallout 76 content in the future and more content in general. And I'll see you guys later.